Hello everybody, TheHughHoney here again with another Crysis 3 weapon guide. This is the crossbow, a weapon that I really didn't like until I played this game. This was, I think, one of the most fun matches of Crysis 3 I've ever played. I was the second game I actually played with the crossbow. I really hadn't even picked it up. I think I tried it maybe once or twice in the beta, but I really only played that for maybe 2 hours. I played a match before this. It was only about a half a match. I just hopped in, and I think I went like 10-2 with it. And I was like, oh my god. I thought this thing sucked. I thought it'd be impossible to hit anybody because it's kind of tough in the game. It's tough to pull it. It's tough to draw it. It kind of takes a while. But apparently that's not the case. Apparently it's really easy to hit people with it. Apparently all those times where I got kills with it and thought they were cheap, they really weren't. So, hopping in, telling you about the crossbow. Sweet weapon. The problem I have with it is it makes people sit back and do nothing. It makes the matches boring sometimes, especially when they're not good at getting killed, the people with the crossbows. Now, I did alright here, and I think it's really easy to hit people. I don't necessarily think a crossbow guy can change a match all that much, but he can be fairly annoying, and in a game like Crash Site or Spears, that can just be the push that it takes really to help your team win. I'm not sure whether I won this match or not. I don't really remember. I wasn't planning on using it for anything other than I basically just record when I play. And I ended up doing well, so I decided to use it. But again, this crossbow is super fun. And it can be even used in close quarters. Like, look at this. Now, I know this guy's a huge noob. Sorry, whatever your name was that popped up there if I offended you. But I still managed to kill him in close quarters with a crossbow. Oh well. The one problem I have with it, it could use a little bit more ammo. Now I know 99% of lives, you're never going to last long enough to shoot 20 crossbow bolts and however many, explosive bolts and everything else that you get. But still, the guy's playing with a freaking crossbow. Give him a little bit more ammo, for God's sakes. Let him have as much fun as he wants. Or maybe at least you could go and pick up your previous bolts. Maybe you can do that, and I just didn't know that. Somebody could let me know if that's the case, because I think that would be the best way to handle it. It would encourage people to move around a little bit more. As I mentioned before, the crossbow bothered me because I felt like people camped with it. And until I used it, I thought it was just a little bit too easy to sort of half draw it and still get kills. You know how people are running around and they don't do the full like long draw and still get a kill on you. And I feel like that's a little cheap. A gun should beat a bow unless it's, long distance and someone got the drop on you, basically. Now, I don't know what happened here. I got a 10 kill streak for a maximum nanosuit, and it activated the second that I respawned, so this wasn't the most exciting thing to do. Other than that, I think that was a pretty cool shot. It seems like also that the maximum nanosuit gives you... It makes it easier to kill people. Maybe these people just didn't have auto armor on or armor activated. But 2 one-shot kills, and I didn't see them being headshots. So I don't know if that's the case or not. Let me talk about the setup that I'm using here. It is Retriever, I think, which is a good perk to use with the bow if you do want to be able to sit back a little bit and not have to pick up every long-range dog tag that you get. That can really be a pain, especially when you don't have a good first-range weapon, basically. I really don't like taking the whatever the perk is called, where you get 2 weapons. I don't think that's very good. It's not all that useful. I don't know. I just feel like some other perks are more worthwhile. I really can't play this game without using mobility. I don't know if that's just me, personal preference, but I feel like my guy is so slow and I can't catch up with anyone. I have to be able to move around quickly. I've mentioned that in the video before, but that's #1 priority for Crysis here. So, I'm using Retriever, Mobility, and Low Profile, because it keeps me off the radar. I think that's another really important thing, because at times in this video, like you'll see right here, I do just sort of camp out a little bit, try to look for guys, try to be annoying, especially around these spears. It's a really good thing to do because these guys will go up to the spears and cloak to basically try to steal them, which I don't really think is ever very good practice. It's so easy to kill you when you're cloaked. Use armor mode, or just move around a little bit. You're going to do better. Move around more with auto armor or something like that. But people will go around the spears and just sit there cloaked. And just makes them sitting ducks, just easy targets for me to kill. So that's what I try to do. Now, I should have gone for the knife kill here, but I didn't. This guy with the bolt sniper. Oh well. Well, with that, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. Not quite as much of a weapon guide as it could have been. But again, thanks for watching. Leave me a like, a dislike. Hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.
Hostile threat at capture point B. Tangos have secured Spear A. Radar link. We have contacted Spear A. Shit, man, they have 90%. Hostile threat at capture point B. Friendly EMP. Friendly swarmer in the combat zone. Friendlies have a swarmer.
They're kicking our ass! What are you waiting for?
We got action at capture point C. They're trying to take the spear. The enemy has taken Spear C.
Ah, shit. Thought you had that.